Welcome to the fourth quarter of the Paddock the Goals. Today we welcome from Charlton, Wendy Laffin and David Pollard. So Wendy, what makes you proud to live in your community?
Well, I just think everybody bands together and there's never nothing gets done without, you don't have to ask for help, you don't have to do anything. Everybody just banters together and it's just such a good community.
Yeah, and I guess in my time over here, I've only been here for a short time, but I found that's a really tight-knit community where everyone knows each other. They say good day to you down the street. They stop you when you're grocery shopping, doing all that sort of stuff. And
as soon as you want help when you're in an organisation, everyone's willing to help.
Yeah.
No one says no.
It's fantastic. Yeah, that's really good. And Charlton was inundated in 2011. Our community, council, government agencies and the incident controller successfully mitigated the town being heavily inundated this time round. However, it was on the eve of the agricultural show and it was cancelled. That came at a significant cost to the community. How important are our agricultural shows? And in the aftermath of the disaster, how is the agricultural society bouncing back?
Well, that's very hard to bounce back because you've spent a lot of money to get the show up and going, a lot of things booked for the kids and, the community to visit and see, and the pavilion had all been set up and done, and then to just cancel it on the eve of the show was very daunting, especially when we hadn't had a show for 2 years due to COVID, and then we got it all up and going, and now we're all back on foot, hopefully get it up and going for 2023, but surely we won't get flooded again. Yeah. Surely, let's pray. But it's just it's probably the cost. And the community not coming together. They love to all come to the show. Kids love to show their wares, animals or whatever they're going to have. Just gets the whole community together and very social day. So you've got to have the shows for the community.
Yep, and I guess I've had experiences with that with my Horsham Agricultural Society, so I'm pretty heavily involved with the show there. So during COVID, we had the same sort of thing happen. Our show was shut down the day before, so we went to an online show and we ran our show online, which was the first ever agricultural show ran online in Victoria. So we understand that, and it's so important to keep the community connected and engaged through those types of things.
I think it's good for the kids because they don't get to go to the Melbourne show, they don't get to go to the Bendigo show. Maybe one or two do, but it's the Charlton show what they live for, and they want to put their photos in, their cooking, their Lego, their whatever. We do have online entries. That's all online with Show Day Online. So we've got all that up and going. So that has helped. We did that through COVID. We had time to do that. So that's made it a lot easier for the mums and with kids to bring their stuff. They can do it straight online, and then all they have to do is just bring it on the Friday or the Thursday before the show.
Yeah, awesome. And I think it's also important to, I guess, still be there, as there's nothing like walking through the ladies' pavilion, smelling all the freshly baked goods and seeing all the quilts and all that sort of thing. Yeah. And also you're involved in the local golf club. Can you tell us a little bit about the special events you have come up with and what makes the ruled tournament so special?
Oh, well, we have a tournament every year, the first week in August. And, we get about 20 guys from Kew. They've been coming for the last 35 years. And the ladies have had a putter, we call it a putter day, which has been going for 30 years. And that's still going. So you still got to have that. And that brings a lot of people to the town. It's not just in the Carricara district, it's to the town. Yeah, which is good. Yeah. And creates a lot of interest. Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. And I think it's important to recognise our volunteers. So it's a reminder that the nominations for the 2023 Volunteering Awards are now open. Anyone can nominate. It's quick and easy, and you'll help make sure deserving volunteers and community organisations are recognised for the important contribution they make. The Volunteering Awards are jointly hosted by Volunteering Victoria and the Victorian State Government to recognise the incredible diversity and impact of volunteers across Victoria. Nominations close Monday the 17th of July 2023. For more information, you can nominate at volunteeringvictoria.org.au/awards. Now to you, David Pollard. Can you tell us a little bit about the fantastic Rex Theatre and how the community has rebuilt this amazing icon after the floods and their planning for the future?
Well, the 2011 flood event, I know it's a long time ago and we try and forget about it, but we remember what happened. The Rex Theatre was basically swamped and unusable for about 18 months until we got it back together. We were blessed with the Charlton Rotary Club and the Cotton On Foundation for giving us funding of over $300,000 to get it back onto line. Since we've got it back going after that one, we've now used Onleys from over at Donald, and they've actually extended the stage and put a fly tower so we can fly the screen, so we can actually open it up to live shows as well, live productions. And then just recently, there's been another $800,000 spent from the state government to put new toilets, a green room out the back, and some storage. And it's great to have storage now because we can actually put stuff and it doesn't have to get doesn't have to go out home all the time to get stored.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. And I think it's so important to have these types of community organisations and community places where people can go and enjoy themselves in small communities. So you're also an emergency services volunteer. Can you reflect on how the community has weathered this particular event and what ways are they becoming more resilient?
The community really banded together for this particular event, and it stopped the water from coming into Charlton. They did a fantastic job because when you consider it was a larger flood than what we had in September 2010, and in September 2010 we had 30 houses with overflow flooding. This one we got 3. So it was a huge effort by the community and the emergency services and the council workers in getting that all up and going. They did a colossal job, I believe.
They did. I live in town, and they did. If it wasn't for that, we would have been exactly the same as 211. Would have came straight down the St Arnaud Road, straight up the main street.
Yeah.
But it stopped.
So and it comes back to that banding together, everyone banding together in that small community.
And they
again.
worked till 3 o'clock in the morning or something, David, wasn't it? We could hear the machinery going all night. It seemed like it was all night. Yeah, but they stopped it.
Yeah.
Without them, it wouldn't have stopped. No.
Without them, there would have been well over 30 houses with overflow flooding.
If not more, probably.
Yeah, right. That's fantastic.
So that was a fantastic effort by everyone in the community and the staff of the Shire and the emergency services.
Yeah, awesome.
The other bit that I play around with emergency services is Ambulance Victoria. Probably spend more time with them now than the CFA. And as far as the flood went, I was actually at home on an island because I couldn't get in, couldn't get out. So I was listening on the radio and giving them advice on where they could go, where they couldn't go when the floodwater was up.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, really? Right, David.
Right. There you go. Interesting. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you both. A reminder that the visitor grant is now open, and this is a competitive grant, and a program is supporting the Victorian tourism industry to deliver high-quality information to visitors across the state. Apply now for grants up to $50,000 excluding GST to create or update visitors' servicing strategies. Applications close Monday, 19 June 2023. Grants are also available between $50,001 and $625,000 to support the delivery of major visitor servicing projects. Applications for that close Monday, the 3rd of July 2023. There are also small business owner grants. So if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, the Victorian Business Partners in Wellbeing Helpline is a free and confidential service for small business owners and employees. Get support from trained wellbeing coaches, financial counsellors and business advisors, as well as information in languages other than English. Call 1300 375 330 or visit the website to connect on a live chat and send in an inquiry or make a referral. For those people who have also not reached out yet for support, visit agriculture.vic.gov.au/floods. The following grants have been extended until the 13th of July 2023. The Primary Producer Flood Recovery Grant, the Rural Landholder Grant, the Flood Recovery Transport Support Program, the Primary Producer Flood Recovery Concessional Loan. The Financial Rural Counselling Service is available to assist primary producers to understand and apply for flood and storm support. Primary producers can contact their local RFCS on 1300 771 741. More information is also available on the Rural Finance website at www.ruralfinance.com.au or by calling 1800 260 425. Sorry, I'll flip this. Also, reach out to your water authority. Those who have been affected by flooding may be eligible for rebates on their water bill. A list of other grants and support networks are available on Bull Shire Council's website at bullock.vic.gov.au/funding available for those affected by flooding. Thank you to the North Central Football League and good luck to all your teams today. A special thank you also to Emergency Management Victoria for all your support. We hope you enjoyed this vodcast. Keep a lookout in your local papers, footy recorder, social media, and on our website for information. We will transcribe a summary of today's vodcast and make it available in print form. If you'd like a copy, reach out to us next week by calling 1300 520 520. Have a safe and happy weekend.
Oh, before you go, Bart, I thought you were supposed to tell me all about what you're getting up to. You've been busy and you're about to go and do something fairly important.
I sure am, David, and I'm off to Geelong this weekend.
This weekend, yeah.
Next weekend. Sorry, this weekend to represent the rural shows, as we spoke about earlier. So I'm down to Geelong at the convention centre there as I'm a finalist in the Junior Show Ambassador Award, which I actually was awarded the district winner here not long ago in Donald, which was presented to me, which I was very, very fortunate to receive. So I'm really looking forward to heading off to that and representing the rural shows of Victoria. So I'm really excited. Thanks for asking.
Oh, that's fantastic and all the best because we need some more trophies up this way in Bullock.
Yeah, we haven't had many. We haven't had a rural ambassador up this way.
No,
so it'll be good.
Fingers crossed. We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
No worries.
All right.